Dum 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 dun 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 dum 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 ba 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 bum ba da dum bum bum ba ba ba. Test. Okay. Hello, Kaito. Good evening. How you doing? Let's go. Oh, I haven't. That's what I forgot. Of course, the camera. Dum dum da da dum 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 da 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 pam pam pam. Ah, it's so yellow. Da, 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 da. Okay. Hi, Esti. Good evening. Ah, you're turning into quite the regular viewer, aren't you? How you doing? Alright, it seems that the yellow and blue light combined make a really nice light, so I'm gonna use it like this from now on. Hi, Dutch. It is evening. It is 10 p.m. right now, so I'm gonna have a maybe 2.5 hour stream. That's the plan, at least. So a short stream. Good to see you. I'm cleaning my airbrush because I was painting kobolds, so my airbrush is full of orange. I don't paint orange. Painting orange by hand is for plebeians, and I do not enjoy it one bit. Daylight, best light for painting. Daylight, both blue and yellow. I figured it out on my own. I feel so smart, even though I was like, wouldn't it be really nice to have both lights? So I was like, yeah, okay. Actually, nobody told me. I just figured it out myself. Pam pam parara. How you doing? How was your day, everybody? Tell me something interesting that happened to you today. Nothing interesting. Oh, where did I go? Nothing interesting happened to me today. Got your chair. Yeah, put up a chair. Sit and watch. Did you get like a computer chair? Are you buying a new chair with your new computer system? Bam, also, to those who are wondering why I have one of these at my desk, it is for cleaning the airbrush gently without scratching the inside. I'm in my bed. Aren't you in your chair? I broke a piece of my model. How to fix it? Ooh, I actually made some money fixing other people's models, not like miniatures, but there was a time where people brought me like figures, anime figures, and I was like, yeah, let me fix them, because nobody has any nobody has like the god hand and the stuff that I have for garage kits, so people just started giving me figures to fix. Wow, that's dirty. That is dirty. Look at how dirty it is. Hi, G-Man. Wait, I had a cookie on my face. How you doing? It feels like you're so busy lately. What are you up to lately, G-Man? I mean, it's good to be busy, but I'm just curious. Yeah, there's some dirt in there that I'm not sure how to remove. I'm gonna need to get my airbrush cleaner. It's way too far away. I'll be right back. People will be unskilled. It's not about skill. I mean, it's not only about skill, because if you consider it, garage, what do you mean, chat? Oh, Why is the chat not working? I didn't notice. let me, אין לי כוח. לא בא לי. למה? Yeah, the chat isn't updating. Why? Wait. Let me focus. Overlay. Nobody wants to help. I see why it has to me again. Bepatio, you do have quite a unique role in this ecosystem. Let me. It's like it's not connected to Twitch. Last time it happened, it was because it wasn't connected to Twitch. Move away. But I don't know. Let's see. I need a freaking manager. Platforms, Twitch. Why isn't it working? How annoying. I don't want to log out. I'm painting Epic Scale Titans and Knights in the base in the moment though. Nice. Yeah, so you can paint with me. I'll be happy to do that. But my Twitch isn't working. How annoying. I'm gonna close StreamerBot and then open it again. And I hope that solves it. Da, 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 da. Okay, Twitch connected. Did it connected? Twitch broadcaster isn't connecting. It is connecting. Okay. Fuck. I guess I have to log out and in again. Log in. No. What happened to the chat? Ha ha ha! Look at me. I'm an expert. I was gonna say I finished Day Titans. It took you a day to paint the Titan? That's fast even for you, G-Man. I guess I am kind of late, so maybe that's my fault. Pa 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 da. Pa 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 pa. It's epic scale, so it's really small. Shouldn't epic scale be big? Like if it's epic, why are they calling it epic if it's really, really small? There's a lot of paint here. Let me put some cleaner on top. Ba, ba, da, da, da. Da, da. Da, 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 da. Okay, I'll let it soak for just a moment. Wow, that's really dirty. Bepatio, I don't know if I probably tell you like every single time, Bepatio, but I really like your jokes. Let me lower the contrast. Maybe this is slightly better. Massive armies. It's the kind of thing with our 5 Space Marines on. Oh, I've seen that. Yeah, show pictures. Definitely show pictures. Ta-da-da-da, ta-da-da, ta-da-da-da. Hello, Gingu. Hello. I missed you so much. Oh my gosh, Gingu. You kept telling chat that you're the only one who calls me the cook, and it makes me laugh. How are you doing, friend? I missed you. Oh my gosh. I have miniatures to paint. I need to clean my airbrush, but I'm painting a Kobold tribe. What I really want to do is paint like the pinups that I got from this month's Twin Goddess. But unfortunately, where's the cook and where can I steal the recipes? Hi, Phoenix. How you doing? Phoenix, Ginga Beef is like my favorite streamer in the world. And busy as fuck though. Of course. Second message, of course, you're swearing, Gingu. I missed you. Phoenix, since you're new, you should know. You should follow Ginga. He is so cool. He's like the coolest guy I freaking know. And he paints a miniature for like 3 months at a time. But he does it with the most attention in the world. And yes, of course, everything is Twin Goddess, because Twin Goddess has those twin goddesses that I like. Me? You're the one who takes 3 months to paint a miniature. You're insane. All right. I just want to finish cleaning my airbrush and then I'll start painting. I don't even stick to games that long. I know, right? I know. He's crazy. But you should follow him. He's amazing. I can prime it through. Everyone knows it's longer than that. So yeah, but go watch his channel right now. He's incredible. Ginga is like amazing. I really, really, really admire him. And I will say it with a whole mouth. That's the phrase in Hebrew, a whole mouth. So it's just kind of translated. But go look at his artworks. What is it with all of this paint in the inside of my things? I also never had a relationship that he's more intimate with the miniature than I am with people. I'm probably. But he gets really, really good results. I've tried to work on a miniature for that long and it never looks as nice as his minis. So everybody go and look at his work because he is incredible. Did you finish the Barbarian yet, Ginga? We have a few Germans here, you know? I started making out a rubber chicken. If you want to talk it... What? What? I still don't get how Ginga can talk for 2 hours and then Mother Poof, it's painted. I know, right? He has a superpower. He paints the miniature by talking. Gosh, this airbrush is full of paint and I don't know how it was even working. Rubber chicken? Are you painting a rubber chicken? Anyway, I'm a huge fan of his work. You should go check him out. He's amazing. Gingu, if you're streaming in European times, let me know. Let's paint together. Oh, I can just do this. Nice. It's like cleaning ears. With you reacting to that message, it's like a slow burn preparing to happen. It's like AI artists make the art they talk. No, don't compare Gingu to those subhuman shit stains. I sleep with tongue and everything. Disgusting. That's disgusting. Oh my gosh, it's so dirty. The main body is dirty. That never happens to me. What did I do wrong with this thing? What's that insurance? You're calling me a shit stain. You're a nurse. You're not a shit stain. It's okay. Also, I said subhuman shit stain, and you are clearly not subhuman. I don't like AI. And I single for 21 years. It's gonna ruin your life starting tomorrow. You should. There are no, seriously. There's some good German guys here. You know. I'll look at it soon. I just want to finish cleaning my poor airbrush. I have to finish doing this and then I look at your paints. I just realized I called it show your paints and not show your paintings. I'm already doing that. I need to look. No, you're so nasty, Phoenix. You can't say such negative things about yourself. You're a good guy. That's awful. Come on. Some positivity. You're with me after all, you know? But you can, the time she's not around. I love my wife so much that I had to buy a chicken for the time she's not around. Is that because is that because she cooks chicken for you that's really tasty and you can't cook it yourself, right? That's why Genga? That's why? Don't say such things, Ginga! What the heck? He's a giant chicken pretending to be a person. I told you guys, it's because his wife cooks him delicious chicken. I'm sure there's nothing dirty. I'm sure he didn't mean anything dirty by that. Okay, let's see if it's clean now. It fell apart, of course. Da, 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 da. Ba 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 ba. Lol, the mod sensor chicken. It's dirtier than your airbrush. My airbrush was quite dirty, let me tell you. By the way, this thing is really good for cleaning the airbrush. Like I use the thread for like cleaning the threads like this. And I use the side to clean the inside without scratching it. Because all of the airbrush tools that you use to clean stuff with are made out of metal. So they scratch the inside coating of the airbrush and make it like worse. So cleaning it like this actually keeps it in nicer shape. And I don't know why nobody uses this. You just brush an IPA. You should never use IPA to... You should never use IPA to clean your airbrush. Never, 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 never. Use an airbrush... use an airbrush cleaner. Never use IPA. IPA strips the inside coating as well. It's bad for the airbrush. Can't believe I got myself on another weekend shift on my free weekend. Is it at least nicely paying? You know, you need to afford that dirt bike, right? Are you on shift right now, Phoenix? I use it to clean. Ah, yeah, the paint tank should be fine. I don't do that, but the paint tank should be fine. Kaito, congratulations. You never watched the stream. You're just here for the achievement, aren't you? Not now. It's 21:30. Are you done with your shift? Para pa 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 para para ra 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 ra. Oh no, I don't know if it pays good, but the tour is gonna be good. It's 2 weekends in a row. Ah. All right. So many cookies. Okay, let's see. This one doesn't have any paint in it. So I guess we can put it together and then start painting. I was done at like 11 a.m. Ah, okay. I see. Oh, this is the way. By the way, this is an Iwata Eclipse. It's quite good, but something about me likes the Japanese ones more. Because they have another cog here that changes the flow of the air, not just the water. So you can make like freckles with it. How can you make it so dirty you gave to clean it that much? Basically said myself and I'm being covering for a college. That's nice. Cookie, I can't legit not see now. Not see what? I just lurk. You're welcome to lurk, Kaito. Don't worry about it. It's just funny to me. I'm glad you enjoy the stream. Iwata is king, but everybody does have their favorite. No, Iwata is good. It's a very It's a very high quality airbrush. I won't say otherwise. It is, but the second cog on the airbrushes for also this part is genius, because in the I broke 3 of these in the Krios airbrush. It might be overpriced. You had so many cookies on you, they covered your eyes. Okay. Yes, they keep sticking on my head. This is also dirty. Yeah, there's a second cog on the Krios airbrush that only the Krios airbrushes, like only the Japanese airbrushes have. They have basically like there's a cog here on the bottom that restricts airflow, so you can do a lot of interesting textures with that. It's mainly for like skin texture work and stuff like that. It's very interesting. I've never seen it in a Western airbrush. Definitely not in the price range of the Krios, because that's considered like a mid-range, and this is a high range, but I still like the cog. There's normally a cog on the bottom. Where else should it be in the face? Like a goddamn elephant. No, there isn't a cog in this one, and this one is like a high ranged airbrush, you know. I can go grab it and show you next time I get up. I don't feel like getting up now. Sorry. Also, I want to finish cleaning the airbrush and paint already. Cog, damn it. Alright, that's clean. I really like this part though. In the Krios, this part always gets broken or lost. It's terrible. Just stop making jokes. It makes me depressed. Oh, Hannah. I was literally laughing. There should be a redeem for you to get up. Wow, you bastard, Patricio. I just want to sit and paint. I just want to grill, man. I got a Krios laying next to me too. I can post pic. Thank you. You use a Krios? I wasn't aware. Anybody else uses a Krios? All right. Did I forget any part? No, I just need to clean the bowl. I am so hungry. Do you need a recipe? Are you eating well, Phoenix? I bought one when I was in Japan. You know, it's getting like Chiba is like extremely what's the word? Like full of water right now, flooded. Chiba is 100% flooded. Can always use recipes. All right. Well, there is the recipe channel in my Discord you can use. You should have seen the car I was working on when you went away. I should have. Oh my gosh, Ginga, send me pictures. If only you had like a Discord or something. Then go buy something, Phoenix. The railway should still be open, you know? Got it for half the price. Yeah! I bought 2 pairs of earphones when I was in Japan this time, and last time I bought Phoenix. There's half an hour until the big railway next to your street closes, right? Go. I'll give you a recipe, but you have to go buy your stuff. If you're hungry, then go buy food. I'll still be here when you're back. Don't worry about it. Take care of yourself, please. Do it. Get up, Phoenix, and go buy. No. Canned food is not food. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Go buy your food. This is unacceptable. Get up now and go to the railway, please. Well, I'm still saying please. Yeah, but you're hungry. If you're hungry, then take care of yourself. This is unacceptable. Damn the pics. Ooh. Let's see. You didn't DM me anything, Ingo? I guess it'll take a bit of time to get here. What do you have in... Okay. What do you have in your canned food box? The deeds of the flesh are to be denied in pursuit of worthy pursuits. Cleaning up. Saying a nurse to take care is the most funny thing ever. Yeah, but you're not working. And if you're not working, you need to take care of yourself at least then, you know? I know you guys are self-destructive, but you need to take care of yourself. No, this is not a kobold. לכבוש את עכו. את בית הנס, את בית העם, ובית הבושתה. I sent them to both accounts. What do you mean to both accounts? I only have... you sent it to the old account. I don't use the old account. Now I am depleted of my ability to care. Don't say that. You need to... How can you care for other people if you're not caring for yourself first, huh? Man, you make me distressed. You make me distressed. Please take care of yourself, Phoenix. Don't be like that. You out of all people should know. Girl, masking your despair. Bastard. This is unacceptable, just so you know. Hunger never killed anyone, don't worry. Phoenix, Didi Minis. I'm going to hit Phoenix because he is starving, but is not taking care of himself. You are unacceptable. Wow, this was a lousy airbrushing on this one. I'm gonna have to fix it. I guess I'll do a round of fixing before I start painting. Because he doesn't take care of himself. He already said that. So then I kind of like the sting of the stomach. Did you grow up poor? What heck, Phoenix? What the heck? Did you grow up in a communist country or something? You a masochist? I was just starved. I don't know. It seems awful. I don't want anybody to do that. At least eat before you start cleaning. You have like canned food, right? What do you have? I'll give you a recipe. Maybe a combination. I'm sure you have like stuff like cheese in your fridge, right? Or eggs. I see. Don't take care of yourself, so I'm gonna make it worse, Ploy. I think he'd like it more if I make it worse. Ah, wow, what a shitty airbrushing on this one. I always needed to eat less than I actually needed because of my parents. TBH, I got used to it. That makes me depressed. Yeah, but now you're not with your parents, right? You don't have to continue your fucked up way of living. You can take better care of yourself and enjoy the calories and the protein, you know? There's no need to suffer for no reason. You should only suffer when there's a reason to suffer, you know? Like every time I visit Germany, I am shocked at the amount and the types of food that are just in every rewe. Like I got some spicy peppers with like a few slices of cheese and some speck and some Italian like sausage. I don't remember the name of it. And I just and some good German bread. And I had a dinner like that when every restaurant in the city that I was visiting was closed in the evening because everything closes super early. And I couldn't get to the supermarket in time, to the restaurants in time. But even the supermarket food is amazing. You are fortunate. Which German you want to insult? Our sausages are the best. No, it's not a sausage like Doctor Sausage. It's like a sliced ham. I don't remember the name. I don't remember that. But you do have those sausages that are full of cheese and wrapped with bacon. Oh my gosh, those are amazing. Those are great. Don't you like go to the railway, get some sausages and some like I don't know cucumber and eat? It's not that hard. What do you recommend to go in that nation? I really like Dusseldorf because it has an Asian square that's full of Japanese restaurants and it's really fun. It's a very fun city. Immigrants, Ren. Immigrants are wrong. Then again, every large city in Germany is pretty much full of immigrants. You have to go to the small stuff to not face the worst of South Africa. All the Rhinelands are also very, very beautiful. I had a friend who showed me around last year. It's gorgeous. Like I went to see churches and I went to hear like nuns sing and I saw the river and I took like a barge. It was great. Everything is probably the worst thing about Germany and I live in Germany. If it's getting bad over there. It is getting bad over there, but I don't know with the new elections just finished. I believe it might get slightly better in Germany. You know? I hope they'll kick the invaders out and find their peace back again. And hey, at least it's not as bad as Spain, right? Wasn't that just a replacement of Spain? Yeah, Spain is in big trouble. Phoenix, I asked 3 times already. What is in your canned goods? There wasn't much of a change. Well, technically, it's not Spain. It's like Spanish, Moroccan. They claim that the land is theirs. Like there's a land dispute there. One of many. All right. I've been watching the news about Spain. It looks like a zombie apocalypse over there. Not Spain, just Span. Okay. Rice, meat, and vegetables is great. It was a city. It was a city, yes. But I hope they can solve it. They should have called the army on the very, very first day. It's crazy that it took them so long to respond. And even now, their traitor prime minister says, oh, it's not a matter of national attention. Wait, no, we're talking about politics. Sorry, Ginga. Right, I should get some food on the plate. That's the most common way people talk about what's happening in Spain. Fucking zombies. Well, they want food, they want comforts, they want money. They don't want brains, but, you know, they're very simple people that are just worried about their survival on the lowest way without thinking about the future. Like, they'll break into buildings, be marked as criminals, and be driven out because they can't wait a day without eating. The funniest thing is that they're saying that Israel is responsible, and I'm like, yeah, sure. Spanish Inquisition. They do need another Inquisition, huh? Well, I have no sympathy for the Spanish. Zero sympathy for Spaniards. They've hated us for years. And they're like, no, you should give the Palestinians a room. And I'm like, bitch, we're giving them room. But you're not. But you still have colonies that France and Britain have already returned theirs. And the Spanish are like, yeah, well, they're so hypocritical, it's crazy. Kukia, if I may ask about the military aspects, sure, if you want. I was a tank mechanic in the military. But you can ask me about, if I know, I'll answer. It reminds me when the French Prime Minister blamed the USA for their summer heat, saying they're easy to them. You can only return their colonies because they couldn't fit them in their museums. Well, to be honest, I don't know, like the UK took the mummies and the ancient artifacts because they weren't really because the locals wouldn't care about their past, you know? I don't think that the UK is completely to blame about this because, yes, they did steal it, but if they hadn't stolen it, it might have just, turned into trash. They literally found the Rosetta Stone as like a building's cornerstone, which is crazy. So I don't think that the locals are completely free of blame. Because if it was in their museums first, then the Brits wouldn't have taken it probably. From what I've seen, America has beaten Iran. I can't get how people are so illiterate. How do people just not understand? Oh yeah, UK literally ate the mummies. There were mummy eating parties where they made them into dust and like sprinkled them over food, which is evil. But like are people in America saying that America lost to Iran? Is that what they're saying? Sorry, Ginga, I know you don't like politics. You're dragging me into it. We have idiots that believe Iran is winning. They started the driest aged humans. Yes. Look up mummy eating parties. That's a thing that happened in Britain when gentlemen adventurers returned from Egypt with mummies. People were thinking that mummies are like have some secret of health to them, like infinite life or something like that, like immortality. So they ate the mummies. Yeah, people on the internet are saying that. I don't know if Iran has lost or not, but it's more complicated than that because Iran is still getting, like, Trump fights economic wars and Hormuz is blocked for Europe, but the Chinese still pass their gas through, still pass like the oil through Hormuz because America doesn't want to go to war with China. So I don't know. I don't know if America won. I don't know if you can win against a large Muslim nation. They are very sure. Also, they will celebrate every victory, they will celebrate every loss as a victory in all of the Arab nations. That's like how all of them are. If they lose, then they're throwing candy in the streets saying that they won. Well, of course. They're communists. Hello, Red Dragon. How you doing? You doing well? Where they've dragged me to talk about politics. Whoa. So I wouldn't say that they're lost. I wouldn't say that they won. But Iran just doesn't have the ability to lose. Also, their leadership is like so scattered that even if you keep killing the state heads, the little tourist organizations in Iran have different leaders. They have like 200 leaders or something because they're really used to us killing them. Oof, politics. I'm gonna focus on painting. I'm sorry, Red Dragon. It'll be done in like a few minutes. We should have someday we should have like a politics chat. But yeah, let's paint. You can stay. I'll transfer it. Also, you can question all I'm saying to you because I am biased, you know? I am not unbiased considering where I live. I cannot have no opinion on politics. It is impossible for me to just want to grill, you know? No. No nukes ever. Nukes are awful things. Also, do you really think that if you drop a nuke on Iran, then the problem will get solved? You know how much pollution like is going to come out of that? You know, do you know that blueberries in Ukraine are nuclear? There's like researchers that say that the blueberries in Ukraine are cancerous because of Chernobyl. Do you know how bad the causes of nuclear warfare is? It's awful. Nobody deserves that. Not even the Muslims. Nobody deserves that. No. But Ukrainian food for import. Nobody should ever use nuclear. Like, fine, you can throw bombs, you can throw rockets, you can throw everything, but no nuclear. That's my firm stance. I think that technology should be banned from the world. There's nothing good that comes out of nuclear bombs. Do war like regular human beings, not like monsters to each other. Always ends out with someone crashing. I won't crash out about politics, don't worry. I can understand different viewpoints in my head without crashing out. I'm not American. We have two in Japan and they are fine. No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not. The places are still deserts. You will never be able to convince me that there's a good enough cause for something as terrible as a nuclear bomb. Never. They rebuild the two cities. A well-placed America roaster cookie. Thank you, Phoenix. I do like roasting Americans. Then again, Germany has its own problems. Oh my gosh, let me tell you guys something funny. So like, my German friends in Drachenfest, they've like, absolutely, Ginga, I agree. Anyway, my German friends in Drachenfest have there were a few groups from Israel already, and the groups from Israel have already made them like very, very comfortable with Holocaust jokes. So they kept trading. Like, the moment that they understood that we Israelis know more Holocaust jokes than them, then all hell broke loose. They are like, they started with like the tame jokes, and when we did the worst jokes, they got even worse than us, and it was amazing. They were like, all hell broke loose. It was very, very funny. And every time there's like a new person that joins the group, when we're doing these jokes, there's like an inside joke between everybody that's sitting like and telling the Holocaust jokes, that the first time they tell a joke, me as the resident Jew, I like frown at them, and I'm like, this is very bad, don't do that. And then we all laugh, and like this like there's joke, 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 and then for the new guy, we like troll him. We're like, "Oh, you went too far." No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. You get the Holocaust joke pass from me. Don't worry. Anyway, so this time we had like a new girl that joined us, and the first joke that one of my German friends told, she like gasped and was like, she was really really shocked. And oh, this is not, oh no, whatever, I'll do it metal. So we all laughed, and then they told another one, and everybody laughed except me. That was like the joke. So the moment that she looks, that she's like, oh damn, I went too far, and it's just so rich, it's so funny. And only the past I was born with it. Anyway, yeah, that's something I'm using from Germany. They got very comfortable with us very fast like that. It was very funny. You wouldn't be able to get away with that in the USA. The USA Jewish people would yell at you and then aim to get you fired. Really? But every Israeli I know knows at least like three jokes. I guess I can't tell any on stream. You'd have to pay for that, literally. The way I say it, a little bit of dark or offensive. Yeah, a little bit of dark or offensive is fine. As long as it's done with good intentions and not like, oh, I'm gonna kill all the Jews with gas, then it's fine. You know? Here it's very, very common. You're a different breed from them. Yeah, well, we have a war to worry about. American Jews are like aliens to us. They are weird people. Then again, American Jews work while Jewish religious Jews don't work here. They are leeches on the economy. So I don't know what's worse. The whole time depends on the joke, has to be tastefully done. Man, we gotta get you into the Vanos group. What's the Vanos group? Not like every joke country has jokes about its neighbors. What's the Vanos group? To BH in public, you would get punished for it in Germany. It's privacy on your own house. They care if you smoke out humans. They only care if you smoke out humans if they get reports. Yeah, I heard about that. Like you can get arrested for a joke in Germany. That is unthinkable here. You've never seen Vanos. What's Vanos? What do they break down? You don't. That's because people like that are weaponizing the suffering of the past to benefit their own agendas. They aren't being authentic or genuine. No, they are not. They are not. I have no pity for people like that. If something bad happens to them, then that's their own deal. I don't care. That's decided by how severe it is. Damn. I think I should make some of the shields in wood and not metal. It's crazy to me that they can break down your door. Then again, if you make like threats that you'll kill our prime minister, then they might kick down your door as well, you know? Our prime minister is very, very crazy. Someone is asking why they were digging tunnels. I heard about the tunnels. I heard about that. That was so stupid. That was so stupid. You know who digs tunnels? Hamas. Hamas digs tunnels. What the fuck are they doing? It's so stupid. Why you have to make like such a bad name for us? It's so weird. It's so weird. I heard about the tunnels. It's so stupid. Oh my gosh. We would get shut down by the cops for bidding difference. I don't know. I heard that like ever since the American cops got body cams, the argument that they shoot everybody like fell apart. But I don't know. Ginga, what do you say about that? As our resident American, at least the life isn't boring. I don't know. I'd rather live a boring life. I'd rather have no wars on my shores to complain about. Really? I heard that I like people were saying that the body cams prove like that the cops are super gentle. But I don't know. Let's go. The cops here are nice. It's funny. Whenever I Genga is Canadian, but it's like, you know, the cops have a ton of patience for idiots. Like, it's funny. They always send, if I like make it, Arab weddings are notorious for starting at 10 and finishing at like 2 a.m. And they're always made on the rooftops of buildings next to me because I live in basically an Arab neighborhood. And I make like a noise complaint at 12 because if I make it before 12, then they just will keep playing after the cop goes away. But they always send the Arab cops to the Arab neighborhoods for the noise complaints because they would not listen to a Jewish cop, which makes sense. Starting at 10, I thought you mean enter. No. I mean 10 at night. Like the weddings, if there's a wedding, then they are celebrating for a whole week, which is crazy. And the music is really bad. It's like American rap music, because of course it is. It's just people doing the most for no reason. Pre-order? Wait, I need to sip. I'm thirsty. I see. I should paint the swords if I'm already here. I really don't like American rap music, like about when they're talking about their wenches and their, you know, all the other stuff. You know who else said wenches? Oh my gosh. I heard what's his name? The guy from the Hustlers University, the asshole with the sunglasses. That's like a pickup artist. The super cringe. Andrew Tate. He says wenches, and I'm like, people use that word in real life outside of like a D&D game, and I'm like, okay, so I guess the only ones who use wenches are DMs and Andrew Tate. I mean, every one of those. No, I just didn't know wenches was a word that people use. And I saw clips of him with some video who's saying he's like allegedly beat up a minor and awful, terrible, heinous stuff. So like, I'm like, okay, he says wenches? Who says wenches? That's so cringe. I don't know. It's crazy. First of all, I was talking about Hassan. Ah, Hamas Spiker, my favorite streamer. That piece of shit. I can't wait for him to not take the right opinion on like gays or trans or anything like that. I cannot wait for him to take the wrong opinion. He will get absolutely eaten by his crowd because he has to say more and more heinous things so people will keep listening to him. But the moment he goes like pulls a J.K. Rowling and is like, I don't think men should use women's bathrooms, or I don't think men can menstruate or something like that, then the moment he says that, they're going to cancel him. And I'm waiting for that. I'm just sitting here watching him dig his own grave. It's gonna take like maybe a few years, but they're going to devour him. He will be forced to wear the shock collar. I hope so. Arabs really like torturing their animals. They don't consider dogs to be living creatures because Allah thought dogs were... there was some dog that woke somebody up and ruined Allah's plan. So he's like, yeah, I don't like dogs. So that's why Arabs don't like dogs. People will be shocked. What a piece of shit. Okay, this is painted. This is bone. I think this is bone. I shouldn't paint it in metal. When I heard about him, he's saying men can menstruate or shouldn't be using women's bathrooms. Only the best thing we should. Because that's just common sense. I know, right? It's already starting. Currently being scrutinized. Good. No. He needs to be scrutinized by his own people. Because he doesn't care about like people who aren't fans of him anyway, you know? I hope his burnout will be magnificent and long and show that narcissist that his crowd is hollow. As hollow as he is. I want him to end up on the streets of New York, poor and penniless. Oh, Plate! Hello! Welcome! Sorry you caught me in the middle of my hate spiel. This is having a new host. The Middle East is crazy. The Middle East is crazy. Yes. Like, I know that sorry, we're doing politics apparently. I know that like people were like, "Oh, they broke the ceasefire." But Trump actually says it in a really nice way. He says ceasefire is not stopping to shoot. It's not stopping the shooting. It's when you shoot without aim to kill, you know? His lifestyle is becoming more and more common and he's a poser. Oh yeah. He was like reading some book about communism on the train. I love that picture. It's so stupid. I love it so much. I hope he gets his comeuppance soon. But he'll definitely get it someday. It's like any big streamer. I guess they're all millionaires, but none of them are as communist as he is, you know? I just hope that he never gets a woman. Yeah, never makes kids. That's... family is stupid rich. Yeah, they're like a bunch of rich Turks that have like a radio show or something. Beans time. He's German, not English. What are you doing giving him beans on toast? Like, if you're in Germany, what are you doing not eating sausages, you know? Da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Da 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 da. Anyway, let's move on. This is depressing. Let's talk about painting. What are you painting, Red Dragon Sage? If you're still listening, I guess. Da, 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 da. Beans are cheaper. Potato on toast time. Potato on toast. German potatoes are so tasty though. Oh my gosh. Sauerkraut on toast then. Stop. Because you can get one, basically only his wealth is a good point. No. If you're lonely, Phoenix, I can give you the best advice to not be lonely, to find a woman, but you have to follow it through because it's a lot of work. Let me know if you're ready and I'll give you my wisdom as a woman. Sauerkraut is really tasty. Like every time I'm in Germany, I eat Schweinehaxe because it's delicious. I have a sick weekend planned for my wife and I. Ooh, what are you doing, Inga? I need the wisdom now. Okay, Phoenix, are you sitting down? Everybody else who doesn't have a woman, listen to me well, all right? Listen to me well. It will work in the USA, it will work in Russia, it will work in China. Well, maybe not China. Listen to me. To get the woman of your dreams, okay? Everybody's imagining the woman of their dreams now. To get the woman of your dreams, what you need to do is imagine in your heart of hearts, seriously, what kind of man she would want as a husband. And then become that man. That's all you need to do. Now, I know that's like impossible, but like if you think that the woman of your dreams will appreciate a man who is, you know, muscular, funny, and charismatic, then those are the three things that you need to work on. If you think that the woman of your dreams will want a man who is loyal, then you'll have to practice your loyalty and not sleep around and get like a bad name for yourself, and so on and so on. That is all you need to do. I know that's not easy, but that's the way. This is bad advice because you are fake. What you need to do is just hang out with people with the same personality and taste, and you will find somebody in that group. Never ever be with someone you're not. Well, no, I disagree with that, Plate. Sometimes you need to change. If the woman of your dreams would not like who you are right now, then you might need to change, you know? You might need to become somebody else, somebody who is like in the middle between who you are right now. How many of these fucking shields do I have to work on? I would never sleep around. I don't even sleep good now. This is bad advice. I don't think it's bad advice, Plate. Like, if you're... okay, I'll have the... Ren, I'll say something about those women in a moment. But I first want to talk to Plate. Plate, if you are fat, ugly, and lazy, and you want a supermodel, then you need to be rich. If you're not rich, like, you're not going to get one, you know? If you are fat, ugly, and lazy, and want like, I don't know, a tomboy with a six-pack, then you need to get in shape. You know, that's like a bad example, but you know what I mean? Like, work on your qualities. Become somebody that the woman you want would love, and then eventually, by hanging out in the same friend group, I suppose, then you'll find one. Like, if you want a woman who likes to read, then you need to read. Just to have something in common. Relationships don't just fall into somebody's lap. Relationships take hard work, sacrifice, and yes, also changing. Because, you know, if you're not somebody desirable and you don't want to turn, and you don't want to turn into somebody desirable, then you'll just stay alone. Superficial men do not change who you are for women. Of course they do. What are you talking about? Well, I mean, not. Are you saying that women need to change to be like desirable to men? I think it goes for both. I think it goes for both ways. We don't have to agree on everything, but yeah, you change for who you love. If you're like dating somebody who likes gaming, eventually you're going to have to try gaming to see what they like about it so much, you know? For example, I do think people say to change yourself. I think the right term is to enhance who you already are, not necessarily change. I think it's a matter of what's the word? Like wording used. It's different wording used for basically the same thing. I guess you could call it an enhance, but I call it change. Because sometimes the change needs to be big. And this is for like the woman of your dreams. So, you know, let's see who it's become a cookie. Okay, so about Ren, about women in the USA thinking they can always do better. I did hear about that, like that USA women are basically like all bitches. Oh, wow, that's a lot of dirt on the needle. I think he means Red Dragon Sage. Wait. Let me talk to Red first. Red, about women in the USA, I agree with what you're saying. I did see like how entitled they are, how entitled they tend to be. But I will say to that, find a traditional woman. Find a woman with values. Because if you go for the women who are like, yeah, but if I find a millionaire, I'm leaving you, then I don't think you'll be happy with that kind of woman anyway. Start going to church and see if you can find a woman there, because I'm pretty sure she specified woman. Yeah, I did specify woman of your dreams. This is like for the best possible woman you can ever find in your life. Like, you know, you're 10 out of 10, she has the same hobbies as you, everything like that. That's, if you want a tomboy with a six-pack, then you need to start going to the gym. Maybe you'll meet her on a hike. I don't know. Can it be the church of myself? No, I mean, like, you know, find man, Cookie, being your lawyer is so easy. What do you mean, Estia? What did I do? Bruce Jenner changed a lot. No, don't talk about the mentally ill. That's mean, Bepatio. Find a job in a hydro plant? What? Do you want a hydro plant? Let me tell you what women want. All they want is a man to have passions, goals, and aspirations. Just find an interest. Women love guys who do things that are interesting. I mean, that's just called having a personality. Phoenix, do you like cooking, or do you want to find a woman who cooks? Is that like the woman of your dreams? I am totally not religious. All right, do you like cooking, or do you want to find somebody who will cook for you? Okay, this is all bone, so I guess I'll just start working on the browns. Where's my white? Ask everyone. Hey, do you work here? I'm back from ads. Red Dragon, I stream on YouTube, so you don't get ad breaks. You can also use an ad blocker when you're watching me. I don't care about that. So if you're not religious, I mean, do you have a group of friends? Phoenix, do you have any friends? I'm not saying go to bars, but I have to cook. But it was already fantasy to start the restaurant together. But it's way too realistic because of my cooking style. Oh, my favorite ears. Thank you, G-Man. What's your cooking style? Also, cooking together with somebody is a lot of fun. You know, you can, if you like to cook, what other hobbies do you have? Oh no, not the cookies. Bars don't work anymore. That hurts. I don't have public friends, but many online ones. I'm gonna hurt you even more, Phoenix. I'm sorry. But I think you need to hear this. This is not the time. This is not the time. You evil people. This is not the time. Okay, so if you don't have any offline friends, I'm sorry, but you need to find online friends. You need to find offline friends, because friends online, friends on the internet are not real friends. I'm sorry to tell you. The bigger they are, the higher standards they have. Yeah, but that's the kind of woman you don't want. Let those women be sad and lonely until their 40s, you know? Phoenix, you need to find offline friends. I'm sorry. Cooking, gaming, or working yourself to death? Go to gaming conventions. Go to like nerd conventions, and then like get a woman home and cook for her, and see if you can cook together or something. You can meet your online friends if you're in the same country. You're not always in the same country, you know. She didn't be better. Definitely for being different. I know what you mean, but it's not the same. I don't know. I've been proven again and again that online friends are not real friends, at least for me. Maybe for you it's different. They're bad for your mental. I see. That's good. That's very brave. Very brave. So, Phoenix, you need to go find a woman. Go to a gaming convention, like go and talk to people in a gaming convention and try to get into a friend group. Get a D&D group. What does that sound like an actual plan? I don't have cons around my town, so I normally would just live in a hotel. What? Wow, you're difficult. Do twice already in the last 10 years. Maybe two actual friends you can make online are the exception, are definitely not the rule. Absolutely. Thank you, G-Man. Appreciate you. But actually, okay, so no gaming conventions close to your home. How about like a little gaming club, you know? Maybe there's like a little like neighborhood shop that sells like D&D books, and has evenings like a nerd club. How about that? Sorry. Sorry, Ginga. It's because you both start with a G. You know how hard it is for me for my freaking concentration to read all of the usernames? Okay. So we have a plan. Search. Go on Google. Phoenix, go on Google. I don't know if it's still open, but it would be a point. Yeah, it would be a point to start. Don't even make any female friends. No females for now. No foids. Just make some male friends. Men need males in their immediate environment. You know? You need other males to communicate with. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, but you get what I mean. I'm saying nothing. I apologize to Ginga for being compared to me. No, don't say that. Fine guys with sisters. Take it back. I have one real life friends. Don't leave it so we don't hang out often. Call your real life friend. Call your friend. Take, like, pick up the phone and say hi. How has it been? We haven't talked for like 5 years, but I'm sure you can find something to talk about with your friend. If it fails, you have a game buddy. Yeah, absolutely. You already have hobbies, so now you just need to find people with the same hobbies. And Germany has a lot of good gaming clubs that are small. I know. You met good female friends. Never female friends in life. They only use you as an emotional tampon. I don't disagree. I did have a few female friends like that, but I have a pretty good female friend now that I actually met in my D&D group, and she's nice and sweet. She's extremely woke, so I mock her and she mocks me back for being a chud. We just barb each other all the time, and it's very fun. She dates they them, and I try my best to not call him her, which is really hard. It's so true. Normally I tell people what they are. I work better without knowing it. Well, okay, Phoenix, go find a gaming group. Warhammer or D&D or like even a box game night, and bring like something bring like something home cooked to a board game night or something like that. Barb each other. No, barb like when my wizard said he can't be a female, he's an ooze. It's always a they them because he's basically a machine. Then she was like, "Oh, you're so woke," like that. Like she mocks me if I say something woke by accident, and I mock her if she says something based by accident. She's like, I'm like, she's like, if her character says something racist, I just smile at her, and then she squirms, and it's a lot of fun. There's a chat song. I'm not surprised. Women appreciate a man who isn't acting on sexual agenda, and afterwards, if it comes to more than that, then it makes the experience even more genuine. Yeah. Every person is woke at least once. I'll say that to her. Yes, I can also learn to bake because cakes and stuff fit more to reading. Yeah, I can give you, oh my gosh, I can give you a recipe to the cake, to 2 cakes. I have 2 cakes that I've made more than once. One of them is an apple pie that takes 4 hours to make. And my D&D group told me that one of my people in my D&D group, when I had leftovers, so I let them eat them, and I sometimes twice if you press the snooze. Wow, you're savage today. I love that. So I let them eat my leftover apple cake, and they said they died and went to heaven. That's how good the cake. Everyone should say, yeah, but it's not an apple pie. It is a tarte tatin. It is a French recipe that you make from pink crisps apple. Like the pink lady apples, the really expensive ones. It's an expensive cake to make, not the French. The French know how to bake, Phoenix. The French know how to bake. So I can give you a recipe for that cake, which is absolutely, if anybody tastes a well-made cake, a well-made tarte tatin, then she will definitely fall in love with you. Friends, so you bake it on a burning car. And the second cake I can give you is an orange cake that you make in a blender. Basically like one tool, just a blender, and the whole orange, and like oil and flour and sugar and stuff like that. But the But the apple cake, like, if you have a woman you want to impress, you make that apple cake for her and she will fall in love with you. Guaranteed. Wait, let me show. You know what? You know what, guys? Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. Personally, I live a lemon cake. Yes, Jimmy. Let me show you. Oh my gosh, I'm going to introduce. I haven't talked about him for a while. I'm going to introduce you to Bruno Albuz. He is the most suave of all French people. Anything you make will work. Dude, no reason to make pastry. Pastry is hard. Pastry is hard, but this cake is also hard. And it's not just hard, it's also really, really, really good. Wait. What about the bean cake? Papatio. No, I'm giving you really good advice here, okay? I'm giving you like the best advice. Let me shoot the screen. Whatever. Bruno Albuz Tartatin. Let me introduce you, Leah. Let me introduce you to Bruno Albuz, okay? This is him. This is the man. And he is the most sexy Frenchman. Oh my gosh. Look. I love him so much. He's not just funny. You can't hear this. Just a moment. Properties. Capture audio. Why did it break the window? I don't know. He got more knives than a serial killer. Wait, it's fucked up. Let me make a new source. Browser, new browser. No, it's not a browser. It's a window. Just a moment. Window. Tartatan, capture audio. Look. Anyway, this guy. I'm such a big fan of this guy.
So the story behind the Tarte Tatin was created accidentally at the Hotel Tatin in La Motte-Beuvron, Loir-et-Cher, 100 miles south of Paris. So apparently when Stéphanie Tatin was making her daily apple pies, and that's gonna be Sablé Breton, a buttery, flaky cookie from Brittany in northwest France. Super easy. Cream butter was again and cut into desired shape and store it in freezer until ready to use. Indeed, Sablé Breton is the best suitable pastry for tatin. In the meantime, you want to peel the apples, cut them in 4 wedges and cut off the cores. For my tatin, I pick some crisp pink apples, though many other baking apples would do the job, such as Golden Delicious and Granny Smith. Now, and that's a great tip right there, you want to lightly poach your apples.
I lowered it. Can you hear me now? You should really turn down the volume. Okay, sorry. There you go. I just really like his accent. All right. So I was saying, if you where the French people because they're very serious. No, but he's really sexy. He's like my type. I really like him. Well, it's not my type, but like I can appreciate him. Anyway, the hard part about this cake is making the cake. Taking the caramel, because you have to make caramel, you have to not fuck it up, and then you have to like add the butter to the caramel and make it toffee. This is the hardest part. Like I fucked this up like 8 times. First for me. He has too much hair on his head for her taste. He does have too much hair. Yeah, he does have too much hair, but this pie, this apple pie, is incredibly good. Like I've never in my life had a cake as good as this one. It's really good. It's really good. Had like 2 and they sent it to us. So let me show you how the cake looks. This is how it looks. Now, of course, he made it in a special pan, but he does have cake. He made it in a special pan, but the caramelization of the apples also worked. Like I make it in a cast iron and just like bring the cast iron pan to whatever cookout I'm going to. And the cake look like that, Salmon. Because it has such a deep caramelization that it looks like that. But it is, listen, make this cake for anybody. This is like a love potion, I swear. Because this is not just hard, it also takes like 4 hours. He makes it look easy. Bruno Albuz makes all of his cakes looks very, very easy. But it is hard. Very hard. I've made this cake like 12 times. I need to cook myself with caramel. Anyway, highly suggested. I will put the link in the in the chat. Okay. The recipe is in the link. I think it's one of his free recipes. I don't remember if I paid for it or not, but I can give you like a recipe that I have made out of that recipe. Starter of it. Anyway, it's a tart. Well, a tart is a cake, you know. Anyway, this is the best cake I've ever had. And if you make this cake for a woman, she will never forget you, at the very least. Okay, I need more leather colors. A tartatan. Now she's gonna be saturated from the beginning. She's gonna look. You're gonna cure her depression so hard. You know, how is it? No, it doesn't work. Never mind. Then she cheats on you for being too nice. If a woman cheats on you for being too nice, you should say, thank you for telling me that you are a whore. Very easy. That's like the best thing she can do. Because if you're dating somebody who cheats on you for being too nice, then that's a good thing. Because she told you exactly who she is. And now you know that you don't want to date her. That's a good thing. Anyway, if you want to impress a woman, make the tartatan. Don't be lazy. This is like the best thing you can do to win a woman over. TBH, if the woman is in love with you, your food, even if she isn't eating it like a... To be honest, is the woman even in love with your food if she isn't eating it like a man, devouring it? Yeah, exactly. But being able to cook well would not harm you getting a woman, you know? Women, the way to a woman's heart is through the stomach. Through the taste buds. So yeah, you need to make a good cake. I can give you the orange cake if you want. Yeah, fortunately enough, I'm ace. Good for you. I don't believe that humans were meant to be alone. All right. Is he wearing a shirt? He's wearing a shirt. Not anymore. Ginga, you should make this cake for your lady. Some humans are. I guess. But like, for the majority of you, you should know, every man should know how to bake a nice cake at least. Maybe this cake is too difficult. So if any of you are actually going to try making it, let me know and I'll give you my tips. The tartatin. Hon. I know how to cook bacon grill. Ooh, nice. Well, Ren, aren't there any potlucks in your neighborhood? Or like your area? I know that potlucks are like an American thing, right? Okay, I'll do the hood a different color. Not on the west side. I don't know where you live. What about hobbies? I don't do cakes, but I can make a mean... I think you mean truffle. I know how to cook, but I'm a terrible baker. G-Man, I can give you my orange cake recipe. More people are like, fuck you for trying to say hi now. Yeah, people, I think maybe mostly in America are like mean. Trifle? It's a thing? Layer dessert of English origins. Wow, you're so English. You're so English, Blade. Ren, you've definitely had some bad experiences with women, huh? I'm sorry to hear that. It must have hurt. But don't give up. Don't give up. Keep working towards becoming the man that your dream woman would like, and on the way you might just meet her, you know? Boys love it. No, that's truffle. I could try actually baking for a woman at work. If it's that effective, I would rather keep it away from work, and also they're not my type. If they're not your type, then don't do it. You haven't even tried don't go for the first woman you see, Phoenix. But if they're not your type, then don't waste 4 hours baking for her. First try like getting hobbies, finding a place that has hobbies next to you, like a gaming club, D&D group. I've already typed and deleted to go to a woman's stomach while pleasing her. I will leave it at that. I was actually waiting for you to say something terrible like that, Gingu. Why are you keeping everything away from me like this? I thought we were friends. I thought we were mates. I thought we were acquaintances at the very least. Why you like this, Gingu? You know that the people in my chat would enjoy your terrible, awful, dirty jokes, right? This is why the saying is about men. Yes. Nah, I wouldn't do that for them. I would say like birthdays. If I get to stuff another cake because of a cake, I might not want it to be at work. To stuff another cake because of a cake. Don't do it with sexual advances in mind. That's a mistake, Phoenix. You should do it out of love. You should do it out of affection. When you find a woman that you're like, yeah, I'll stand in the kitchen cooking for 4 hours for her, then you bake that cake. But you don't do it just to get sex, because that will not end well. If you have sex with a woman, then she will forever put you in the wheelhouse of not lover but friend, or like friend with benefits or something like that. And you don't want something like that anyway, right? At least I hope not. Your chances will be better if you're not like that. You do sexual tension with your bros. The pan was good. I can give you a cake for a birthday cake. Let me find it. Just a moment. Let's see. It's a whole orange cake. It's very, very, very easy to make. And it's made with orange and olive oil. There we go. Oh, it's in Hebrew. I need to translate it. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna give you the recipe in Discord, and you can use Google Translate for it. But I've just replaced the oil with olive oil because it's much better with olive oil. I am the most careful person there is. Good. Yeah, in Germany and in Europe, I guess that it's harsh, isn't it? Wait, Phoenix, are you not on the Discord? Oh no. That's why we need. Oh, well, join the Discord. The recipe is in the Discord. I had it on my phone, so I'm not gonna put my stream on my phone because that's bothersome. All right, next. I want this one to have like a red. I normally wait a few streams. You're already here, friend. Hebrew recipe that involves putting something in the oven. Tread carefully, my friends. Hey, at least, Ginga, at least it's not a gas oven, right? You all get the Holocaust joke pass. Giving it to a German too. I know, right? You all get the J pass. Always the same with the German and their gas stoves. Come on, that was a pretty low hanging fruit, you know? It was pretty low hanging. But yeah, it's a good cake. It's a simple cake. You can make it like in while the oven is cooking, while the oven is like you get the oven hot while you're before you start to make the cake, and by the time the oven has reached like 180 Celsius, we're going to get banned by midnight. Please don't report me, anybody. Don't get me in trouble, okay? I really like streaming. Anyway, by the time the oven is hot, then the cake batter will already be ready because you basically make it in a blender. Now, I make it with 2 oranges or like an orange and a half instead of 1 because I really like the taste of orange. It was Kukia for doing nothing at all. No. Somebody is going to report me one day and I'm going to get banned. I just know it. It's going to happen. It's definitely going to happen. I'm too racist for Twitch, and I'm on the wrong side. Why do we need the batter for the cake? We're baking, not hitting home runs. You're silly. Anyway, very, very, very easy cake. You should make it. But make the apple cake for a woman you want to impress. I promise you, she will never forget you. I'm a wizard. Are you a wizard? You're a plate wizard. What are you doing, Estia? I'm trying some formatting or something. You cast good music. That's me, Cookie. I've heard people way worse and only get a 3-day suspension. Now you got the woman VTuber card that's make you more resistant to being banned. If anything, they put you in timeout for an hour. I don't know. I'm still kind of waiting for the woke crowd to find me and my terrible opinions and my anti-Semitism and be like, oh my God, and report me, and then I'll get super famous. Because like the left-leaning crowd will be on my side. Man, I'm probably the easiest person to attract. Sadly, I'm in the species that needs to approach. Phoenix, I'm going to tell you something that might be a little bit painful right now, but do you really want the kind of woman who would approach you? Like, do you want a more masculine woman? Do you want a woman that takes charge, or do you want to take care of her? Because from all I've seen until now, you are in the crowd that wants to take care of a woman, you know? So you might need to learn how to approach a woman, you know, because if you don't approach her and she's gonna approach you, she's like, hi, you're cute. Estia, please stop spamming. The heat is kind of getting a headache, so you don't accept. G-Man, wait, before you go. G-Man, promise me you'll drink 4 cups of water, okay? You get dehydrated very, very quickly. Okay? Promise. I can't ignore you testing, you know. I can't ignore that. So, anyway, Phoenix, if you're not going to approach a woman, then that's the kind of woman you're gonna find, you know. Takes me out of my shell. Then you're looking for a more masculine woman. Unfortunately, I can't ignore you. I can't. I have to look at the chat every single comment because otherwise I'm gonna miss comments and then people are going to tell me that I'm a masochist. Can you just tell him, please? Can you share the knowledge with him? You say it like it's a bad thing. I do say it like it's a bad thing because you sound like a guy that wants to take care of somebody else. So you need a feminine woman. Think about it. Anyway, they did tell. The all knowledge should not be shared. It's slash. That was very fast. Plate. Thank you very much for helping him out. A /. I remember the old days of Irk. Mirk. I was like 14. Damn. It was a long time ago. You can look up other Irk commands. I'm sure you'll find them. Pam 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 pa da da da. Pa 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 pa. So many kobolds to paint. Pa 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 pa. Pa 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 pa. Pa 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 pa. I'm definitely not the person that someone is takes charge or decides for others. I describe it as more being happy and okay, then find a masculine woman. Find like, I don't know, a bodybuilder in a gym, a mountain climber on a hike. I guess women who do nerdy hobbies are also slightly more masculine. What else? I don't know, go bowling, I guess. Go skiing. You want a tomboy. A hike for a German. You are speaking out of my heart. Yeah, you are a German. Can't you like find a hiking group? A German hiking group and join them? Pa pa pam pa da da pa 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 da pa da da dan tan ta tan tan. Join a book club. I've had a lot of success in them. I wonder if men go to book clubs to find women. It's very funny. Do you go to book clubs to find women, Plate? Da 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 da. Or dance. You can book a date there. Oh, I like that. That's cute. Da 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 da. Pa pa pa. Gmats are a good choice at the moment. People have been ignoring them for long enough. They're getting confused and desperate. Salsa dance is good. Yeah, salsa dance is good as well. But it doesn't seem like a person who salsa dances. If he's shy, gym is not a good place to meet women. By the way, do not do that. I feel like Plate is speaking out of his own experience. I was so good at tango. Why don't you go dance tango then? So both really, when you go to the gym, you go to train. I guess, I don't know. Plate is right. Gym woman is not the way to go. Too many of them in yoga pants with cameras. But that's the thing. Like, you don't want the yoga pants and camera one, you know? Da, 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 da. There are only weirdo guys there. I can't imagine you at a gym, Leo. I would say, Leo, for you, you definitely need to go like to a book club or something. Also, aren't you supposed to be watching a movie right now, Leo? What are you doing? Pa 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 da 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 dam. Oh, you finished the movie. Okay. What's up, Papatio? And Colombo solved the case as expected. All right. Da, da, no, they pose in front of a guy and bend over. Oh, wait. It was deleted. I couldn't hear that. Also, Cookie, I did turn the AI setting. I did. I turned it off. I have the face and body that I had when I was 16. Then you should definitely go to the gym. And not for the face and body, but because being a nurse is hard freaking work. It's really hard work, and you need to take care of your body. It did disappear. What the heck was that? Ah, there it is. Even more if the guy's working out in front of a machine. What does that? That's so mean. Oh my gosh. I think I'm going to a dinner tomorrow. Not tomorrow. So I'm building a home gym. Ah, I forgot to tell you guys. I got myself a home gym. It's like still extremely limited, but I still got one, and I started working out at home, and I have gained like at least 2 more hours in a day. It's amazing. I love that so much. Sure, Phoenix, but I'm a little bit far from you. I don't know, it just has like a kettlebell and some weights. I want to get a proper cage, but that will take a few months, I think. I just paid Ellie Maple Fox $500 for my new outfit. And that's even without the rigging cost. So the cage will have to wait a little bit. Maybe in my next apartment, I don't know. And the rigging is going to be about the same amount of money too. I saved up for it, Ginga. It's my hobby money. I made a scabbard for that. Well, I mean the scabbard is only like fifth. How far? If I get a bike, I don't even need a gym. Phoenix. I live in Israel. Did you not realize that? I'm not German, you know. Nursing isn't destroying my body as much as my lifestyle. One of the good things being an IRL tank is powering through and just being built different. I am IDF. Yes, I am a tank technician. I'm also forklift certified, which I heard is a meme, so I'm saying that. It might be a week's ride if you're unlucky. If you're unlucky. Also, how are you going to go by all of the borders, you know? You can't just pass the borders here. We have a wall. Just like Spain needed to have one. Da, 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 da. Did I finish all the tunics? No, this one is not painted. Also, if you like riding, you can officially fight xenomorphs. Yeah, I guess. You know, if you like riding a bike, why not join a bike riding group? You can find somebody. Okay, you have 2 jobs. I do have 2 jobs. But I also monetize my crafting, so you know, it's you're gonna have that big legs when I get on my gravel bike. True. All right, next. I have 2 jobs, a hobby, which is painting miniatures, and my commissions that I do in leather and fabric, to be able to pay for my VTuber. And I suppose streaming is also a job. I don't know. Bike riding groups limit too much in speed and in way. Yes, but it's fun to ride with people, you know? Also, if your intent is to meet somebody, then a bike riding group might be a good place to do that, you know? Yeah, but you don't get paid for it, not enough. I don't do it so I get paid for it. I do it so I have somebody to talk to while I'm painting. But I just fell in love with the model, with Kukia, and I enjoy it. So I don't expect to make money from this. It's fine. Cook is on the prowl. I am prowling. If Asmongold finds her, then she would get the golden touch. That's not gonna happen, you know. There's more chance of me getting into Hololive, you know. Da 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 da. Ba 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 ba. I don't think if you talk about motorbikes, then that's a different thing. Don't do motorbikes. That's way too dangerous. All right, then for now you have a reading club and a gaming group, right? To find in your city. Oh, a stretch. Excellent. That's a good idea. I haven't stretched for 2 hours. Let me finish this loincloth and I'll stretch. Da 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 da. Okay, done. It's a miracle and a curse I survived this. Hey, if you didn't survive, then we wouldn't have met, and that would have been sad, wouldn't it? Yeah, that's a good stretch. Thank you. Anyways, if you do get viewed by him and go famous, can I be your mod? Sure. I think right now only G-Man is my mod. I think G-Man and Plate Smasher, maybe. Pa, 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 pa. If we didn't meet you, you wouldn't know I exist. Damon, hello, good evening. Midnight Cookie and Nurgle. Can be said about something you don't know exists. Of course you can. There's plenty of stuff that you're sure is real, but you're not sure about it, you know, but you don't know it for sure, so it's always nice to be remembered. Nurgle always worms into mod power. No, STI is fine. Damons, do you want to be a mod too? If Asmongold finds me and I become famous? Even so, you're someone very well. Oh, thank you. Army the Knights. No, you're the cooks. You are my cooks. God, no. Good answer. You are now a mod. Knights of the Round Cookie. Pa, pa 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 pa. Da, 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 da. I am not a cook. Of course you are, Plate. But it's not with a C, it's with a K. You know that thing with VTubers where they have like names for their people? So you are my cooks. You are my cooks. Why do you refuse? Why don't you want to be my cookirinho? That makes me sad. What the heck? Ba, ba, ba. I'm not a number. I'm a free man. Mwahahaha. I posted where I'm currently working in payment. All right, let's see. Oh, wow. Ginga, that is a beautiful car. Oh my gosh. Is it supposed to be so high off the ground? Looks like a truck. Oh, it's big. That's huge. What's that Daisy cup? What is Daisy? The term cook used to mean quirky. Yeah, it's cute, isn't it? Cookirinhos. Also. Oh, cookiledas. But no one got that. Da, 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 da. Pa, pa, da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Cooklilas. You know, you're whatever I want to name you at that specific moment. But they're all cute names, so. Huh. A little gnat flew into my water cup for my brush. It's a sour cream container that I reused as my paint water. Ah, I see. It's gonna fall somewhere. Bodacious! Hello, everybody. Bodacious is really, really, really cool. He drives a cement truck for work. He does like 40 something types of cements. Kwekje is Dutch for cookie. Oh, that's cute. I like that a lot. Thank you for telling me Dutch. Google is not allowed, Estiak. Leave him alone, Plate. You're not even a cookie. Bud with the oversized paint mixer. Cookia and her cooks. We are cooking together. Let's cook. Da da da. Da da da. Pa, 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 pa. Guys, serious question, okay? If I make a Cookia plushie, would any one of you buy it? But the thing is that I'll make it myself, you know, I'm not gonna pay some Chinese child to make it. So it might be a little more expensive. Estia. Yeah, but it's the biggest model I have. I see. You mean the word you're looking for, Estia, is dehumanize. Pa pa pa. Pa 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 pa. So you're against helping a Chinese child making ends meet. I'm against supporting Chinese labor. And I'm also against bad quality handmade stuff. Because I am a hand artist. You know, I make... Because I am an artist, then I refuse to let the Chinese... take over something that I can make myself. When are your STLs of the avatars going to be able to print? Ginga, Adam will only be available to make that 2 months from now. So probably next year. What about Chinese labor? I want to get some yogurt. I seriously asked my chat if they would be interested in a Kukia plushie, but one, like all of the idol plushies that exist in Hololive, but one that I'm going to make myself because I don't want to support Chinese labor for something that I should be making myself. So I was asking if anybody would be interested, even though it would be quite expensive because I am not a Chinese child. And also, it would be way higher quality than anything you can buy from, all the drop shippers that make plushies. Knowing you have a handmade product is always better than anything manufactured. Absolutely. I'm going to make a plushie for myself. Probably next week. I was waiting for Drachenfest to be over. But it will definitely be more expensive because usually making these plushies is like $5 a pop. So you can get away with selling them for $20 and make $15 from each. But then I can have gnomes to make, I would, but shipping. Did you buy the plushie? The plushie or one of you. Well, I am going to make an Ado plushie, definitely, but I mean one of Kukia. I think it would be expensive, though. It would be expensive because otherwise it's just not worth my time to make it, But yeah. So I'm gonna make one for myself, and if anybody wants, it's gonna be like, I don't know, $50 or something. Because making a doll like that will definitely take more than 5 hours, and my time is worth more than a Chinese child, unfortunately, or fortunately, I guess. All right, Phoenix, have a sweet rest. Bye bye. נבזבז לך את הזמן. פלושקיה. Leo, by the way, I know you're here because you're the only one who makes polls in this world. What did I want to say? Did you dream? What did you dream about? I am also way too confused in these late times. Phoenix, did you eat properly? I told you will, right? I told you. It's good to know that I'm right. Also, my chat is broken again. What the heck? What did you dream about? Pa 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 pa. Why did nobody tell me that my chat was broken? Okay, there we go. I did 10 minutes ago. There were several people who were playing a thing and I had an idea. I did it. Excellent, excellent. Phoenix, have a nice rest. I hope you sleep well, okay? I really like the bear ears. The bear ears are cute. Well, I would have been angry at you. Maybe if it's really lewd, shut up and take my money. All right, thank you. And I never rest well. That's bad. What you were planning or what my idea was. Have good zombie dreams. Brain death. I was going to talk as well. Bye, plate. Phoenix, I have something for you to rest better, okay? I'm gonna find it. Just a moment. I can't find it. I should probably buy a bed. You don't have a bed? What is wrong with you? Maybe it was a Kukia model to paint on. Ren, that's gonna happen. I say it like every stream, but I will commission Adam from Twin Goddess Miniature to make me a model. I'm so happy about that. Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna have like a 3D model made by the Twin Goddess sculptor, which I am so excited about. Oh my gosh. So it's gonna happen eventually, and that's also gonna be on sale. Though are you living well? That's nice to hear. I'm excited about that. It's gonna be lewd as heck. At least there's gonna be a version that is lewd. I am living alone. Living alone means you can live well. What's the problem? You just need to take care of yourself. Nah, it's too dirty for you to be living well. Then clean your home. What are you doing? Clean your home and then you live slightly better, you know? What are you doing? You're like self-destructive on purpose. Why are you like this? Just take care of yourself. You're not a child. Bye, Plate. Good to see you. Thank you for coming, as always. Bye-bye. What a depressing song. Do it for me. Do it for Kukia. Yes, do it for me. Like next stream, how about I watch over you while you're cleaning the house? How about that? You can give me like progress pictures and stuff like that. Hopelessness is a malevolent mistress. Yeah, but he has all of us, and we'll take care of him. We'll take care of you, right, Phoenix? If you let us, I guess. I don't support any sort of self-destructive behavior on this channel. Phoenix stream with Kukia reaction. I don't know, it's all because of my childhood of ignorance. Basically, already gave up. Okay. You know what? Not today. Today you're resting. Tomorrow, I'm gonna give you one thing to do. Alright? Just one. Then you can do it before the stream ends. I don't want to be clean with clothes on. Oh dear. Really? Why not? You might need professional help, you know? That's not an excuse. I'm also weird, you know. I'm an anime woman on the internet, painting miniatures in front of strangers. Acting like your mother. I mostly I don't know what to tell you about that. Like, you don't even have to put your clothes on. You can clean butt naked. How about that? But I think you need professional help, you know? I don't know what to do about something like this. I'm not. I feel more comfortable without them on, at least shirtless. Bro, let me tell you something. I also feel very comfortable without any clothes on. I always put my clothes on to stream for any camera mishaps I might have. But other than that, if I don't have a work meeting, then of course I'm butt naked. It's the best. Also, sleep naked is the best. But you know, sometimes, like on a Saturday when the house is messy and I want to clean it, then I will like, okay, I'll put on a bra, I'll put on my clothes, and act as if I'm going to work. So I can feel like a professional human. We are learning a lot about Kukia. Doesn't everybody stay naked? Nothing touching you because of my ADHD. Because I don't like appearing naked on stream. You know that short shirts are not naked, right? Like, you don't see my arms. I don't know. That's weird, Leo. That's a weird choice. That's a strange choice. Pum pam pum pam pam. Da 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 da. You close when awake. I guess it depends on how professional I want to be during the day. Like, if I'm cleaning my house, I'll definitely have clothes because I want to be like, yeah, now I'm doing something. I'm not just being a slob, you know? But I do think that living in a clean house is good for you mentally, especially if you have ADHD. Wow, Leo. I was like that when I was young. I really didn't like short sleeve anything, and I wore long sleeves even in the hottest days. There's something safe about that, but I don't know. Bye, ST. Have a nice evening. Thank you for coming. See you tomorrow. Pa pa da pa da pa pa. Pa 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 pa. Pa 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 da da da. Da 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 da. Yes, how you got it done with cleaning? Once I clean the bedroom, entrance, and 2 last. Discipline is something that you build slowly. It's hard and painful and terrible and the worst to build discipline. I know how it feels. It's really hard. But having control over your life is important. Go to sleep. We can talk about that tomorrow, Phoenix. So, a germ man. That's nasty, Vepatio. What the heck? Pa 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 pa. Da 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 da. עשו אותך בעמידה. בפראג. How many rooms are in your place? Let him sleep. Let him sleep. It's late for him. Pa 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 pa. Da 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 da. Mother called me the true German because I was basically by Phoenix. Go to bed. Go sleep. Or that is to say, go to wherever you're sleeping. I don't know. Now. He's a phoenix because he will be reborn eventually as a better person. Don't mock him. That's not nice. I bet he mocks himself enough. As a self-cope or something. Ba 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 ba. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Da 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 da. Bum 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 bum. Ba 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 ba. Da 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 da. Go to bed. Good night. No, no, no. I know what music I want, but I can't find it. Still won't let me find it. Yeah, that's what I want. Maxim. Okay, back. Don't mock him, guys. He's having a hard time. That's not nice. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. You got like, oh no, you know I don't take suggestions for video games, right? I don't have the time to play games that aren't Yakuza or the odd, Silk Song. But I'll listen. What's the game? Go on. Good night, Phoenix. I'll talk to you tomorrow. And good that it's a threat, because tomorrow you're going to do something for your home. I just don't have the time, Sword and slippers. I work from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Then I gym, then I clean the house and do laundry and work and stuff like that. Then I stream. So I don't know how I'm going to find the time to play any game. But I can look at it, I guess. The least I can do is look at it because you're a friend. But I can't promise I'll play it. Definitely not on stream. I stream for miniatures, not games, If I start gaming, then the channel will lose its focus and I will lose my focus, and that's not something anybody wants, I think. If I had more time in a day, I would be reading, not gaming. Yakuza is different. Da-da-da-dum, dum-dum, ba-da-ba-da. But I will look at it. Kukia, Churi unlocked. Phoenix, go to bed. Old school action character action with a roguelite kick. Ooh. Okay, yeah, that sounds cool. Oh, boobs. Okay. Okay. I really like the style. You know what? I'm gonna add this to my wish list. I see it's like Dispatch and Scarlet Maiden. I opened the thing and I saw boobs. Go to bed. Go to bed, Phoenix. Do I need to time you out? I need to time you out, don't I? Otherwise you won't go to bed. I'm not gonna ban him. Good night, Phoenix, for the last time. I hate being the reasons that people won't sleep. But this looks really cool. It looks like a good style. It looks like the wolf of the Big Bad Wolf game. I forgot how it's called. The one where the one that has like all the fairy tale characters. No, he's a grown up. He'll be able to listen to me. I hope. It's better to not force him and give him the option, you know? Big B. Big B? No, I opened the game Sword and Slippers and saw boobs. But then again, they're saying it's like Dispatch, so it might be good. I think so, yeah. Yeah, Big B. That's what his name. Fables. Yes, I played it. It was good. I didn't finish it because the save file gave me issues and I hated playing the same thing again and again for 3 times, so I just quit it. But it wasn't a bad game, you know? לי באלימות הזאת בסדר, יושב אצל יחזקאל על החוף. My sister played it. It has to save Prince Charming. Oh, cute. Yeah, sure, I'll play it. But I'll have to wait until I have like a train ride or something, because I do not allow myself to play video games in front of the computer. It's a waste of time. Of course, this will have to dig into my Yakuza hours, but it looks nice. I won't lie. It looks like something I would enjoy. Did you solve your redeem? No, you were supposed to solve my redeem, Leo. You said you'll look at it. It is. Pam 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 pam. I messaged you about that. Yeah, I read the message and immediately forgot it. I'm sorry. It was a long day. It was a very long day. I think you messaged me saying you can't solve it. Left on red feels bad, man. No, I actually read it. I just don't want to do it exactly. I want people to redeem it, and after they redeem it, I want the counter to go up by 1 and to have like a little title card that says, hey, this guy is the king of the hill with so and so points. That's what I want. Is that clearer now? Sorry that it wasn't clear before. Yeah, okay, you can. I would appreciate that. That would be very nice of you. Thank you. Okay, I'm tired of these. What is currently happening? Is the counter not going up? There's no... The counter is going up, but there's no little title card that says this guy is the king of the hill. I want like something that'll show the king of the hill title. Like as a browser source or something. Da, 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 da. Oh, the price is stuck as well. כמו שאני יומרני. You could put the username in the redeem title. Yeah, I could, but I don't know how to. But I don't want it in the redeem title. I want it on my screen. You're right. It doesn't go up. It's fucked and I don't know how to fix it and I'm tired of worrying about it. Maybe I'll just remove it. I'm so tired of redeems that don't work. Oh. Huh. Interesting. Okay. I don't know if it breaks chat, but it definitely doesn't work. God, I'm so tired of painting these kobolds. One more. All my redeems don't work. Alright. Hey, the cookies work because they're made out of stream chat. Then again, the chat is also out of streamer bot. I'm getting tired. It's time to finish the stream. Da, 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 da. Okay, enough. Refresh your tab. Now I'm going to sleep. This is silly. This is silly and I'm tired and it's half an hour more than I thought it would be. Good night. Bye-bye.